Season in the sun on Santa Cruz voice. Wednesday, October 29, 2025. 6-7 Sports is sinking fast, tangled up in that betting scandal that's now brushing against the NFL. The FBI is watching, and there's even talk of cement shoes, which means someone's in way too deep for fantasy points. It's Taste Test Tuesday on a Wednesday. Things are getting pumpkin heavy and a little too Halloween cute, and the coffee's been replaced by questionable candy experiments. News, traffic, weather, sports, let's get rolling. News, let's get rolling.
Okay, that was
in the sun on Santa Cruz voice. Tuesday.
See there you go. So it said 156 and then 114 and then it stopped and started. I don't know, man. It took so long to get it to do the wording right.
A minute to make the song.
Well,
no, maybe it was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I mean there was, yeah. So okay, I guess with that being said, let's see what the other one sounded like.
Season in the sun on Santa Cruz voice.
Oh, see, now that's better.
This is a little darker.
Wednesday, October 29, 2025.
I like that chord.
6-7 Sports is sinking fast.
But the thing is that so the whole thing about 6-7 just got lost in there. But we've got stuff for that later.
I didn't even catch it. It's like my favorite thing.
Okay, so 75 in Santa Cruz, 69 in Monterey, 74 in Hollister, 76 in Salinas, 70 in San Francisco, 70 in San Jose, 76 in Gilroy, 70 in Gorman, which is on the way to Anaheim, where it's 87 with a heat advisory. Today is going to be sunny conditions. Will continue for the rest of the day. Wind gusts are up to 7 miles an hour. Let's see here. I was going to do a surf report today because we haven't done one in a while because, people don't surf. I'm just
Not
kidding.
since I've been here.
They do that. We've done surf reports since you've been here.
I would love to give a surf report from I ride my bike here and then do a visual.
Okay. Well, I saw one beach. There were people on it. Right? Yeah. Let's see.
It was glassy.
It was
with
glassy.
An offshore wind.
There were waves. Yeah, it's okay. Nothing going on the 101 all the way to San Jose. Well, up by Rucker, between Rucker and San Martin, there's a little bit of something, but it doesn't show any backup. Road weather conditions. I mean, I'm going to say it's road conditions because there ain't no weather conditions out there. Okay.
It's sunny.
It's sunny. There is quite a bit of slowdown on the one as they, incrementally mess up the one for a bus lane between Capitola and Santa Cruz. Then as it goes through the fish hook, it seems pretty easy, and then it is okay. There's a little bit of a backup out past Swanton. 17 is pretty easy all the way into San Jose. The San Jose area has got a lot of mess up things, big signs on the map, or big barriers on the map. Check out where you're going and before you go there because it may be a problem. Alum Rock over by 280 is pretty messed up looking. Let's see what else we've got here.
Are you heading over there later?
Not today. US 101 South, closure of a road of San Tomas Expressway. So I mean, there's some stuff going on. You gotta pay attention as you're going around there. Last night was a pitcher's duel for a little while, as long as Ohtani was in, and then the Blue Jays broke it open. People like them because of the bird. And 6-2 Toronto, evening up the series. Final game in LA tonight. It is Savage versus Snell. Snell coming off a little bit of a day early, but he wants to get that taste out of his mouth. Plus, he could go Game 7. Honestly, he might go Game 7. This is a guy who's willing to do it all out. Yamamoto actually said he would have gone had they needed another pitcher on on Monday. So but he will be ready for 6 or 7. And so he likely is ready for 6, and then game 7 might be Snell. And that is if the Dodgers win tonight, with them having to win both games at home with those two guys going, I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how tonight goes. And that is how that's going. Nothing NFL-y there. Sharks took a game well into the third period before they lost yesterday. This has kind of been a normal thing for them. Got to get better on the blue line. You got to get better on the blue line. Got to get better on overall defense. Speaking of team defense and needing to get better, Bruce Arena's end of the year press conference was this morning. I queried him about what he saw in the game on Sunday with the Town FC. He liked a lot of what was going on there, but as he said is the truth. 1 out of 100 players that go into the academy and the second team system will ever make it onto an MLS field or be productive. And they have one in Bolaru. There were several guys from the first team that were on team number 2 on Sunday, but the other thing is that he did acquiesce to the fact that that if there were a lot more American players that came up were world-class players, and they taught them how to be world-class players, that they would need fewer designated players, and that is when the league becomes a world-class league. It's not when you're bringing in Messis at the end of their career after they can't play anywhere else. It's I'm sure he could play some other places, but he isn't playing in the Premier League or Primavera anymore.
And you guys just get together over the phone and have conversation?
It was a Zoom meeting.
Oh.
But it's not the Premier League is the best because the Premier League produces so many players for every other league in their academies, and until the U.S. is producing players that get multiple players that get sought after to play everywhere in the world, and sometimes choose to play in MLS and make MLS a top flight league. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take American-born players, not 3 designated players coming in, because 3 designated players from somewhere else can still make a team dominant in this league. And Bruce Arena addressed the idea of Hernan Lopez. He will remain on loan through next year, and either he will be somebody that the team would like to reclaim, or he will be somebody that the team looks to deal elsewhere. But that is something that they do not have to deal with this year. He's certainly not, and he has been informed that he has to learn to play with the team, with a system, and not just be everything must be about Hernan. That is not Bruce's statement. That is a statement I have gleaned from talking to people who I will remain confidential sources in the building. Let's see here. What else do we have? Do we have anything? Nothing else major going on. No. Okay. So do we have any news stuff out there?
I got a sort of paper cut on my finger trying to open today's taste test.
Hold on.
Is that Kent in Omaha? That's
okay.
the first time I've heard your voice.
Hold on.
It's that time again, where everything's breaking and nothing's fixed. Local storms, weird politics, and someone's emotional support iguana stealing the spotlight. That's your news with Kent from Greater Omaha.
The scream.
Okay, so
it's,
all right. So hold on. So what do you have? Since you busted the headline before we even did this? Why isn't it stopping? What the hell?
Hey, Kent in Greater Omaha. Can't wait to hear what your news is.
I cut my finger a little bit. Yeah.
Not
I
a
was
lot.
trying to open the Pop-Tarts and
that's the secret.
it didn't work out.
Way to sit there and just, way to sit there and security donkey it. Thanks. Thanks.
What?
Way to pull the security donkey in the news. I appreciate that.
That's just my news. There's other news. I was talking about what I was dealing with at the time.
Yeah, but you security donkey.
Did you have to put a Band-Aid on
the
it?
Taste Test Tuesday stuff.
No, I haven't put the Band-Aid on it because I was setting all my stands up. I'm hoping I can survive this show. But over Halloween weekend, the Santa Cruz Police Department is implementing a safety enhancement zone.
Oh, nice.
It's across the entire city, and that will triple fines for several municipal code violations. They're targeting
what do they got? What do they have?
Good question, Brian. Littering.
Okay.
Trespassing. Graffiti. Public consumption of alcohol. Blocking pedestrian or vehicular traffic. You'd be happy about that one. And other misconduct, which is like when you see them pass a bill and it says "and for other purposes." So
other misconduct. I'm into that.
Well, you're going to be charged triple. So they're bringing in more than 100 officers from neighboring agencies in addition to their own personnel. So you're getting fined.
I wonder if those guys even care that they have to work on Halloween. I'm sorry they have to work on a holiday. I think it's a special holiday.
Well, here's kind of the thing.
Double time.
And feeling bad for them is one thing. Going out and committing the crimes that they have to police. Look, if y'all could behave yourselves, okay? if y'all could behave yourselves, they wouldn't need as many of them. But
are you saying Rachel's degeneracy is keeping these people employed?
I
was homaging to it. Yes,
I'm going to try to get a lot of people to act in a degenerate manner.
And so she's
maybe harder than before.
So her disingenuous, give a crap about this. Oh, I care, but not really. Well,
I love the Halloween in Santa Cruz because like Pacific Avenue is so cute. During the day, all the kids come out, all the costumes, and then at night the grown-ups come out and they wear their group costumes and they're so creative. But like in the last 10 years, I guess one of the things.
Does anyone dress like a white tiger and pole dance?
Oh, I thought maybe
we're actually doing that tonight at Mariposa. But they put out these really bright lights on Pacific Avenue so that nobody does the naughty things.
So here's a thing there. Note that I said, "Oh, do they do that?" And then she didn't say, "Oh no, they're not going to do that." She said, "No, we're doing that tonight." Okay, see,
exactly. We're doing it Wednesday night.
So Rachel in her, I feel sorry for the policeman having to work. It's like, well, I'm the reason they have to work.
Well, okay. I'm sorry anybody has to work ever. Yeah, exactly.
Creating job.
It's job. My malfeasance is other people's job security. Okay.
Exactly.
That's
a sound argument.
It is a sound argument. I will say today that I tried a collaboration today. Monster had a Lando Norris Formula One collaboration.
That's a cool.
And the can is interesting, but let me tell you what. If they say, okay, hold on. This is, he says
Lando.
He spends his weekends racing 230-mile-an-hour spaceships. No, they're not spaceships. They're cars.
Hold on.
And this zero
Who
sugar.
Who makes the spaceship?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Stuart Semple?
And this zero sugar, this sounds like a something Stuart Semple wrote. And this zero sugar monster drink tastes exactly how you'd imagine that feels. If this is how if this is how Formula One feels, this is not this. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna drink it.
Why buy a ticket to Formula One or watch a show ever? You can just drink the Lando drink. Lando Norris. Is he a guy that races or something?
I thought you were gonna say Lando Lakes. So
Lando Lakes.
I thought maybe it was a collaboration.
It's butter. Or not butter. Is it butter or not butter? What is Lando Lakes? Is it butter or not butter?
Lando Lakes is butter.
It is.
It is butter.
Yeah, no, it is.
I thought it was butter. Yeah. I thought Lando Lakes might have been not butter.
Maybe it has a little.
No, it's next to. I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't
Oh
believe
yeah.
But it.
That's
But it is
that's the
itself
stuff
butter.
with that's the stuff with
Googling
Fabio,
it,
isn't
but I'm
it?
pretty
I think you could even find like Lando Lakes in 7-Eleven cases. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what you can't find in 7-Eleven cases?
What?
Butterfinger marshmallow.
What? That
Sure can.
That's what you can't find.
That sounds good.
Yeah, good thing we previewed that.
You did?
Yeah, good thing we had a backup, a backup that cut Kent.
I Googled it, and Lando Lakes is in fact butter.
Okay,
So
well there you go.
we know for sure.
All right, so with that going on,
Internet
with that
says.
going on, we will we will head to that first break. We'll be right back here. You are listening to SantaCruzVoice.com and One Season in the Sun.
It's time now to repair or replace your roof. Hi, folks. Warren Knox here of Knox Roofing. Well, we install leak-proof and fire-proof roofs. Roofs that look nice with a lot of choices of colors and styles. Gutters, skylights, insulation, and roof decks. We only install proven products with warranties unmatched by anybody. Financing is always available, and we have discounts for veterans and seniors. Do business with Knox Roofing, and you'll also receive a free Knox Garden Box. The number to call again is 831-461-0634. Thanks, folks.
I've got a question for you. Do you want a lower car payment just by making a phone call? You know, most people buy a car and they pay whatever the car dealer says their interest rate is, and they forget about it and make payments. But did you know there is a secret in your contract that allows another company to refinance any car payment to try and lower it? It's true. There is indeed a company out there that knows the ins and, more importantly, the outs on car loans, and they know how to lower your current car payments. It's easy and fast, and you could have a lower car payment next month. Make this free call right now and find out if you could lower your existing car payment. Call the Car Savings Hotline right now. The call is free.
Call now, 800-471-4435, 800-471-4435, 800-471-4435. That's 800-471-4435.
Cannabis is one of nature's most beneficial plants, and at Treehouse Dispensary, we use it to build community. In addition to dispensing cannabis and education, Treehouse hosts First Friday events every month that feature our community's local artists, makers, and activists. If you're 21 plus, join us at 3651 Soquel Drive every First Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. to enjoy the work of local artists and musicians, find one-of-a-kind gifts, and learn more about the top cannabis products in California. See you soon.
7 like it's top of the chart, like it's deep, like it's real, like a flex on the heart. But the truth is kinda funny, it's a hype with no spark. A trend with no meaning, just pretending it's art. Talk to for no homework, why you bluffing like that? You don't know, they just follow the pack. Like a TikTok code, your mystery slash. But ask what it means, they go quiet, fall flat. Then you says it like a password, nobody can read. I'm gonna be 667 for Halloween. Yeah, say it loud, still nobody knows what it means. 6-7 on my lips, like it's part of the code. If you know, then you know. If you don't, stay froze. Everybody saying phrases like it's something they own, but we all know it ain't nothing, still we act like
All right, so the house band coming through there with the 6-7 song. Yeah, so we were talking about this earlier, but no, I guess we should really get into the lead there. You were talking, you that wasn't news that the NFL now has been caught up in this FBI investigation.
We talked about that Tuesday.
Oh, well, I had just seen that NFL players had been on video receiving bribes. So
how is that not part of the news?
Well, I was trying to find something local. So
okay, well,
I don't think I could get much more local than
Still,
that's true.
Still pretty newsy.
Well, no, it's news.
I mean, it's not like it's not like
pivot from 6-7. Okay.
Yeah.
God, my finger hurts.
That's
more
local.
than I would have expected. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's very local.
It's local to you.
Foil cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a deep cut.
It's good to know that there's a potential
not.
of being triple fined for being naughty.
The first paper cut is the deepest. So Cheryl Crow said that so well.
Is
I don't-
deep? It's too many syllables.
I don't think the incentives are working on Rachel.
Yeah.
What are you?
She's
What
like,
am I being?
it's great. You can commit infractions and be fined triple. That's
Well, you know,
Well,
usually
my
enough.
secret is that I know that I'm good at being bad. So I'm good at being bad.
Well,
I'll just leave it at
like
that.
a Disney villain?
Even further, it just seems like it's more just rather than discouraging, it's encouraging her behavior, going like, "What's the line I can get to?"
Exactly.
And that's just like, okay,
How far can we go?
how far can we go?
It's like this show. How far towards humorous can we make it?
How far?
no, not that close.
What?
Towards the blue
Miles.
line. We're watching the blue line.
What's the frequency you can it and what was it earlier? I don't know. Yeah, it was when I was deciding between a 6-7 and a group 7 song. And,
sure.
And it was.
Are you trying to create a new theme? Group 7?
Where have you been?
I'm listening.
Okay, not to. You have to listen to other
Send
things.
you
You have to do other things and take really incomplete notes on us. Okay.
Yeah, how did you know they're very incomplete? They are.
Those notes are for her backdrop.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, they are.
That's right. She had all the conspiracy theories.
I just want you to
Kent
think I'm writing.
Kent said this.
It was reasonable.
Yeah, but no, the fact that more and more. Okay, so again, when sports have betting partners, you can be rest assured that the undue influences of organized crime and gambling are going to influence real games. And I guess there's going to next year they're going to use they're going to allow major leagues to challenge pitches. And over the last 2 games, I've been charting how many pitches they could have challenged. And it was 14. So, I mean, that's not bad. But there are 14 pitches that could have been challenged. What I'm going to do the rest of this series, which is going to be at least 2 more games, I'm going to figure out how many pitches could have been challenged and how many would change in at bat. Like how many could have been challenged or could have been challenged where it was a walk, or could have been challenged was a strikeout. And so, we'll see how much of the game it is. And honestly, and I will keep saying this, if they're able to use electronic methods to challenge, I don't like it, because the guys that are having to make the initial call are having to do it real time with 103 mile an hour pitches coming at them sometimes, or things that are breaking 3 and 4 feet down. So, you do that without a camera and the little block in there, because they get no block in their mask. They have to say, okay, well, that's here. There's where his knees are, and then they're back from there, and then they're having to judge front of the plate compared with the knee. I mean, it's nearly an impossible task, but it's been done for 135 years. So everybody that's like, oh well, no, it's been done for 135 years the way it is. So maybe people should give them a little bit of a break, to be honest with you. But the fact is that would that even solve it? Because here's the thing. Wrestling is big, but wrestling is scripted. Okay, it's not fake. It's not fake.
It's not fake.
I know
We never said it was fake.
I know way too many wrestlers personally to say it's fake, because I know the injuries these guys have gone through. All right. That's you, Denny out there. He's one of my favorite guys. He always jobs for somebody when they come to Kansas City. In fact, he was the one that got me into the SummerSlam, which was a traumatic experience because Owen Hart died. But but wrestling is scripted.
Mm-hmm.
So if all the other games get thought of as influenced by, well, the over is this, so we've got to officiate in a way that the over comes closer, or the over, all the money's being spent on the over, we need to make it be the under, or this many yards there, or it's 2.5, we need to make it 3 because there's so much money was spent on the underdog, or so much money was spent on the underdog, we got to make it 2, or so much money was spent on the favorite. Yeah. Well, and
where it's like 1-2.
Well, unless
it's easy to do the
I was
under there.
I was going to say something mean, but okay, I'm not going to do that. But the thing is that you have to have legitimacy in the game to keep the gambling coming. And if the gambling isn't there, the NFL, I will dare say, the NFL is more about the wagering than any other game, because not as many people play fantasy baseball anymore. Fantasy or fantasy baseball is not really a thing anymore. That people sit around with their drafts and everything. Fantasy hockey, really not a thing. Fantasy basketball. In fact, ESPN, the new holder of all the basketball, they got all of the guys, including Ernie Johnson, to come over to ESPN, and he said he wasn't coming. He said he was going to retire rather than leave TNT. The ESPN is now trying to ruin basketball by reminding everybody that nobody cares about basketball till after Christmas. I mean, ESPN buys something, they intentionally let their guys on SportsCenter and all their pundits out there destroy whatever it is they get. Welcome to Red Zone next year. Thank you very much, and a mighty double middle fingers up to you, because it is going to become horrible. But fantasy football, people prepare for weeks, set aside nights, sell out bars for fantasy football. Then you have DraftKings, the in-game bets. NFL is more about the wagering than any other sport. And what happens when if you find it's all a farce? I think
like we were talking about,
I think the guys are still most of the top guys are still too competitive. But what if it is the guys who are officiating? Because remember, a few years ago in the NBA, there was point shaving done by referees. And
I think the definition of the word farce is like game.
Well, the idea of game kind of is manipulate a situation. Because game probably isn't the right thing to call all these people. But did you get that from your notes? Is that what happened?
It's from my mind. It's my mind.
Were you Googling over there?
I was Googling my mind.
I have a definition of farce. It's a
good
comic dramatic work using buffoonery.
Yeah, football.
And horseplay.
Sports.
Whoa.
Game. I know, huh?
Wow.
That sounds like an opinion.
Oh. Yeah, hold on. I don't even have it here. Hold on. I wasn't ready for that. Hold on.
Call Michael. He'll do it quick.
Yeah.
The opinions you hear being expressed today are those of the program host.
It's got all the elements.
I should get the call-in system on there so he can call in and do it for us. And he could just sit there on hold and he's like, Michael, I need you.
And then the whole show.
What?
Is there the song? We could do the song.
He would just be.
He's just saying it on a loop, and we just unmute him periodically.
There we go.
The opinions expressed on this show are those of the program host.
So
those opinions how did he make it 2 minutes long?
This does not. I'm just saying this does not taste like speed. I'm just saying, okay.
Back to the monster drink with the guy's name on it.
So this, and
Lando Lake.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was just this is not as surprising as it is, because every one of these things and the NFL did say, don't gamble. if we catch you gambling, you're out of here. And the difference between the NBA and basketball and the major leagues is there are no guaranteed contracts. There are amounts you're given up front. When they say, well, $67 million guaranteed, that's the check they got up front. Because all the rest of it is, if you race your Lamborghini in Dallas, we can cut you, or maybe not. But you know, the NFL, the other words for the other things it stands for are not for long. And if you are sitting there doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing, it can be not for long in a big old freaking hurry. So yeah, that's a thing there. So I don't even know where they're going to be doing this.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that says that it's currently going on. I'm trying to find this video. It seems like they're talking about historically cheating going on in NFL and having mob connections. I think everyone just wants to talk about mob connections right now because it's so hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And if you're talking about gambling, you are talking about the mob or on some level, you're talking about organized crime because... Yeah,
not necessarily the mob, but organized crime, because every time they do this... And it's not even that so much. It's like, it's like, thankfully, DraftKings is more set for more corporate stuff than, more corporate profits than, trying to beat the system on everything, because they were the ones that sit there and told the FBI, hey, this is going on. They're like, are you sure? And I'm like, there's no way somebody made this bet for this much money other than they knew it was going to happen.
What was the bet of the night? There was no way to fly under the radar.
Yeah.
They noticed. Yeah. And everyone noticed.
Yeah.
They were like, this guy who no one's talking about is getting insane bets placed on him and they're paying off. And what's up with that? Like, for example, I mean, that guy, he went out of the game 4 minutes in, and that ensures you're under.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I was injured. And by the way, how many of these people are actually injured? We can't actually say now.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I guess it's another facet of the game of play on any field is all the social cloud that swirls around it.
Huh?
Like a bubble.
It's interesting. Exactly. I think in terms of embalmed air, but to think about how it's not only the game, but since people are involved, then it becomes even more complex. They want to not just play well; they want to win funds from playing well or not well.
Did you just refer to a bubble as embalmed air?
Embalmed air. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's bleak.
It's part of my research. I wish I could reference the author. It might be Sloterdijk. Peter Sloterdijk. Dijk is how you spell the end of his name.
The opinions you hear being expressed today are those of the program hosts.
ROCK in the USA. Okay, here we go. All right, so here we go. Go ahead and hit that second break there, as I'm just like, okay. All right, here we go.
What else could we do?
Oh, what else could we do?
It's Damian Pollard that wrote about embalmed air.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Googling going on.
Take that with you.
Googling going on with the incomplete
my Google
notes.
Docs.
Hold on. All right, so here we go. You can hit that second break. We'll be back here with more instant Google,
more humor,
and referring back to whatever we're doing over there. Okay, so
conspiracy notes.
Conspiracy notes,
exactly.
and Taste Test Tuesday on a Wednesday.
Yes, please.
And but these are not going to be toasted. The dogs like toasted that I've discovered here.
I'm microwaving mine.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So I had to feed Darla on the other day. I had to feed Darla on the table next to the window because I don't know what happened. There was a loud noise and she would only stand in the window. And so she's on this table that I think is precarious, but it's 8-pound dog size. And so she's standing on this, 9-inch wide table behind the couch in the front window. And normally she's pushing the food bowl all over the place. But today it's just, but the paint is grippy. So it's grippier than the floor. So that was fun. So there we go. And yeah, that's what happened after the show yesterday. So there we go.
No dog slipping.
No dogs today. So, all right. So we'll hit that second break. We'll be right back here. One Season in the Sun. You are listening to Santa Cruz Voice.
Get hooked up with affordable cannabis at your neighborhood Hook Outlet dispensary. We have locations in Santa Cruz, Capitola, and Watsonville. At each Hook Outlet, you will find unmatched low prices on the Hook's unparalleled selection of top quality medical and recreational cannabis flower, vapes, drinks, gummies, and concentrates. The Hook Outlets are Santa Cruz County's best source for the finest cannabis at the lowest prices. See for yourself. Stop by any Hook Outlet and say hi. We'll see you there. HookOutlet.com.
You need a clean, pleasant space to conduct business, but you don't want the burden of a long, expensive lease. Your solution is Satellite Co-working and Digital Media Studio on Soquel Avenue. Satellite offers private offices, meeting and conference rooms, even co-working by the hour, day, week, or month. Schedule a tour at satellitecoworking.com. Mention Santa Cruz Voice for 20% off your first reservation.
The wife says the boat's got to go, no problem. Stored at Anbar Self-Storage in U-Haul, easy off Highway 1 by the airport. 24-hour security for cars, boats, and RVs. Stored away at Anbar Self-Storage in U-Haul in Freedom.
You made the products, now you have to deliver. Anbar Self-Storage and U-Haul has the moving vans, shipping boxes, and packing materials you need to deliver them. Easy off Highway 1 on Airport Boulevard by the airport. Anbar Self-Storage and U-Haul in Freedom.
With a little help from our friends, Santa Cruz Voice would like to rent or lease an office in Mid-County or thereabouts for our hosts and their VIP guests to conduct interviews. We are looking for 200 square feet, give or take, with secure access, and are willing to share with an existing business that has an extra office to rent. If you know of such a space, please let us know at info@santacruzvoice.com. That's info@santacruzvoice.com. And thank you for being a friend.
Wednesday, October 29, 2023. 6-7 Sports is sinking fast, tangled up in that betting scandal that's now brushing against the NFL. The FBI's watching, and there's even talk of cement shoes, which means someone's in way too deep for fantasy points. It's Taste Test Tuesday on a Wednesday. Things are getting pumpkin heavy and a little too Halloween cute, and the coffee's been replaced by questionable candy experiments. News, traffic, weather, sports. Let's get rolling.
All right, we are back right here on
in the sun on
Oh wait,
Santa
no,
Cruz
there's more.
Voice.
Oh wait, no, it's just starting over. Jeez.
Season in the sun.
Why is it starting over?
News, traffic, weather.
Just got it. That was Rachel.
No, it keeps starting over. I don't know why it's auto playing. It's not supposed to auto play.
It's on a loop. It's on a loop.
Okay, there you
Your
go.
AI bot wants to hear itself again.
And plus, half the time I can't get it to start, so it's like it's really being annoying. So today, as security donkeyed earlier by Kent.
Security.
Actually, I didn't say what kind they were.
Okay, but you security donkeyed it. You
could be any kind of Pop-Tart.
Jump out the window.
Don't be
jump
such a
out the window on the
security
second floor.
donkey.
Okay. All right. There, and for you, I hope there isn't a ledge. Oh, that's
How would I
right.
cut my finger on a Butterfinger wrapper?
These
That
are
wouldn't have happened. So,
frosting.
Yeah, there you go. So we have pumpkin Pop-Tarts. Oh my God, these are the
Pumpkin
most
pie Pop-Tarts.
pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts. Here's the thing: these right here are the most calorie laden Pop-Tarts I have. Because most of them are like 210, 220. These are like 370.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna make. Well, I mean, before we get to that, the freaking guy at McDougal's or McDowell's.
McDowell's.
The freaking guy at McDowell's this morning. I mean, first off, he just walks out the door and he starts yelling, "Brian, Brian!" I'm like, "Do you see how it says 1 there on the receipt?" Yes. Why don't you go to space 1? Well, it's easier to just say Brian. Brian, is it also easy for you to not bring me the correct order? I don't know. Well, you haven't 2 days in a row. Huh? Okay, so I had to go inside and because they took out the drink station.
You're learning so much about your eating habits right now.
They took out the drink station.
Rhetorical.
They took out the drink station, so I can't just make it be Diet Coke. I had to go in and have them replace it themselves. And so at that point, I'm like going, yeah, can you maybe get him to stop just coming out the door and start yelling people's names? Because it's not just me.
I think you might not
this week.
You don't like it when people say your name, maybe.
No, I don't like.
But that had to be rhetorical, right? Because I mean, it's very easy to get an order wrong. I would argue you could do just about anything and get it. The odds of randomly getting an order right, that would be tricky.
Two mornings in a row.
Well, here's the idea. The fact that it says what the order is on the thing and he ignores it. That is a regular problem.
Level of skill.
He's probably looking for the information on his phone.
I'm just like, so tomorrow I have to go in because she's just going to take care of me tomorrow. But now I have to go in, instead of sitting outside in the comfort of the car.
Complicated.
I have to go in. Yeah. And that's just like, whatever.
And then who do you think is going to take your food out anyway?
Me, because I have to go in.
Oh, that guy's not going to just come to the desk and be like, Brian, the Make Good? Yeah.
Yeah, the Make Good episode. No, it's not. That's not going to be what's happening. All right. So anyway, pumpkin pie.
Oh my gosh.
Super
Pop-Tarts.
Heavy calorie Pop-Tarts.
Do I get my own container?
Fine, take it.
I'm so excited.
I mean, going in.
So wait a minute. Wait one
Mm-hmm.
stinking minute here.
Yeah.
I'm panting.
Someone just said, "Oh, we know about your eating. We know about your eating habits now." I'm like, she's like, "Oh, we know about your eating habits." Karma hitting quick. You get to watch us eat the Pop-Tarts this time.
My mom always said I wasn't stupid. I was just not real smart.
Yeah. It's like, I am stupid.
What sort of person would you
I'm not judgmental, but I am criticizing you.
I am. I do not think about my own self-interest when I mock people. So every year, so as you were talking about that thing in Santa Cruz, that was just kind of reminding me, up by the clock tower, you can't drive through there on Halloween usually. And they're trying to make it so you can drive through there. I think they should just tell everybody we're going to close down the street.
Oh, they blocked it all down. They put this fence up and it has a sign that says this area closed for maintenance.
Maintenance.
I know. They just don't want food bombs meeting there.
Okay. Yeah, maintenance.
Wouldn't you be maintaining it by keeping it from getting worse?
I almost stopped and took a picture.
Wouldn't you be maintaining it by allowing tigers to pole dance?
I'm trying to maintain over here.
Hold on. I heard it.
The opinions you hear being expressed
that needs to be louder. Hold
are
on.
those of the program hosts.
Okay, there we go. And so what we have here is we have a thing where I am holding Pop-Tarts. Everybody on video. Okay.
It's a carrot.
And I am looking. And Rachel's looking over here going like, I want a Pop-Tart. And then she's the she says I'm the sugar junkie, and yet she's the one going like, I need the Pop-Tarts.
She's beaning.
So good.
I can hear it.
You can hear the drool.
You're the plug.
In fact, she is wishing she had one of those reach grabbers at this point. Like,
it'd be funny if I didn't get one.
It would be. That would be the funniest thing. In fact, I think that's where we're going to go.
Oh!
That's where we're going to go. Because, look at the awesome frosting. Okay, let's try this here. So Kent, I will point out, got milk for this.
Oh, so
I
smart.
will point out I did not get milk.
See.
It's going to be dry.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to say these are actually. Now she's stealing Pop-Tarts.
Oh man, that's theft.
However, here's
triple
fied me. Yeah, exactly.
Here's the theft.
The robbery
there,
of
right?
the Pop-Tart crypt.
I'm gonna sound like
vandalizing the Pop-Tarts.
I saw this. I saw this episode the other night. Citizens arrest. I love that. I love that show.
I think I just heard a toaster being plugged in.
But here's kind of the other thing about that. I did make her walk all the way around here because she wanted to see Kent with the milk, knowing there was no video of Kent at that time.
I didn't get to see it. I got tricked.
I made her walk all the way around the table, and she's like, "Where's Kent on video?" And then she's like, "There's no Kent on video."
No Kent
and then now she's.
I'm smelling it, and I'm admiring the cute little.
She's smelling it. If only she took pictures of it, it would remind me of people.
Or just took care of what she was saying, and then she could get one.
If I still had Facebook, I actually tried to get out of graduate school with a series of photographs of my food, and they were like, no. So this reminds me of that. It actually looks like pumpkin pie filling a little bit.
Well,
it is pumpkin pie filling a little bit.
Well, it is pumpkin pie filling a little bit, and actually this week I was thinking about opening a thing of pumpkin, not making it pumpkin pie filling, but make a thing of pumpkin to put in the dog's food, because oh my God, the two that I know they're eating pumpkin. History love it.
Oh yeah,
and as much as okay, so here we go. So here's another thing that was told to me by the lady that runs the rescue, because the Fosters really didn't know Darla as much as they thought they did. Oh, she only likes this food. She doesn't like other food. She's going to take. Man, I gave her.
She likes the food you give her.
I gave her I gave her crock pot food first day, and she was like. And she will barely eat the other stuff now. I mean, she eats lamb crunchies because lamb crunchies apparently are awesome. Okay. She doesn't eat too fast. She, it was like, oh, she eats really fast, and you may need to get one of those things to slow her down. And I'm like, and then Penny eats faster than she does because Penny is always over looking to push Darla out of the way to eat the rest of her food.
Why do they eat so fast?
Well,
Penny is greed.
Penny was with Penny and Gus. And Gus doesn't eat as fast as he used to because Gus, has no teeth. But Penny eats so fast because she was dumped on the street twice. So it's like eat or don't eat.
Fear, right?
Eat quickly or don't eat. And so it's it's a thing on that. And with
Darla's not used to Gen Pop though.
Yeah, what's crazy about Darla is that I don't have. Why don't I have the dog update sounder? Hold on here. No, I should have the dog.
That's a
update.
bite and a half. Darla's not into Gen Pop.
Here we go. Hold on. We'll just here. I've got things about dogs here. Hold on. Here we go. Just realized we were doing a dog update.
It has an intro.
Coffee's gone cold, but the day's been planned. You'll find the crowd and the chaos starts.
Here it comes.
Tails are wagging like beating heart. It's the dog park with all the dogs there, and girl in purple yoga pants staring at her phone 'cause it's the dog park.
Isn't the dog update just an up dog?
Girl in pants. Girl in purple.
Oh, okay. If you're going to quote stuff, at least quote it correctly.
Girl in purple, you're the pants.
Did you say yo the pants?
You're the pants.
You're the pants.
Girl in purple yoga pants staring at her phone.
Oh, yoga pants. This is like that.
Girl in purple,
Blinded
you're the
by
pants.
the light.
Hold on here. Hold on. I'm going.
That's our 6-7.
I need to clear some room because I'm going to beat my head on the table. So
I'm sorry.
You're the pants, man.
I'm going to quote a
want you to
song that
know.
I didn't listen to. Okay. Here we go.
I've listened to it. I watched the video.
Did you listen to it or did you listen to it? Okay.
Oh, you're right.
Oh God, I had it. God,
You're the pants.
God, swear to God. So I had the. All right, gonna tangent. Hold on.
I think a T-shirt that said "You're the
expressed
pants."
today are those of the program host.
Okay, gonna tangent here. So I had a friend of mine. And I was like, "Oh, well, you did that show the other day, yeah?" And like going, "Well, I do karaoke, but that, all the time, but, I should come out sometime." I'm like, I don't do regular shows anymore. I do some one-off shows. I do like 5-6 shows a year. Most of them are private. But this one has happened to be in a bar because I've done it for like the last 16 years now.
Private show.
And then she comes back in the same conversation. Oh, well, is it Friday or Saturday? Because I'll come out sometime. I'm like,
Huh?
and I was so having a Rachel moment with this.
Oh.
What do your notes say, lady?
It was, I'm sitting here like, it's in the freaking text log, okay?
We can't be
Do you
responsible.
listen to anything?
No.
Anything anyone else says, or is it?
Doesn't
matter. I have a snarky comment.
Yes.
Snarky comment incoming. I have to have a sounder for that.
And it's not gonna
Snarky
even be
comment
relevant.
incoming. Snarky comment. Something really out of context, or I'm going to shame you.
Associativeness.
You're eating too much sugar, and I'm blocking the street.
And staff.
Yeah,
You really showed her by eating all the sugar in front of her.
Well, I eat like a third of one of these because it's like
mine's gone.
Maybe.
Oh, I put mine away.
On.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, they're very good, but they're very sugary.
So good.
Oh yeah, you can taste all the shortening and it's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 7 forms of
they're
sugar.
very thick.
Oh yeah. I remember it was about bags. We'll have to do it. We'll have to do it Tuesday.
Don't do this at home.
I have to do it about Tuesday. Okay. So, man. So I don't know. We
got a minute.
We had some stuff. I had some stuff prepared for. Hold on. Let me get this set.
For 6-7.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I had some stuff prepared. Oh, we'll really get to 6-7 next week. But we'll play the song now. So guess what? We're gonna.
If you know.
Yeah, just if you know, you know, and if you. Yeah.
YKK.
Okay. So we're gonna play a song here for you. We're gonna get on out of here.
See you
We
next
will
time.
see you Tuesday, possibly tomorrow, if we don't sit there and completely botch the podcast again. But here we go. Full song on the podcast. We'll see you next time.
Take it easy.
Quiet for a flag. 6-7 like a password nobody can read. I'm gonna be 6-7 for Halloween. Yeah, say it loud, still nobody knows what it is. 6-7 on my lips, like it's part of the code. If you know, then you know. If you don't, stay froze. Everybody saying phrases like it's something they own, but we all know it ain't nothing. Still we act like it's gold. Still we act like it's gold. Kids shouting 6-7 like it's VIP. Think they cool cause they say it, bro, what even the mean? Tryna look like insiders, but they chasing a dream. It's a joke that went viral, now the joke's the whole scene. You flex knowledge you ain't got, bro, stop with the show. Tryna act in the know, but you don't even know. If you ask them to prove it, that confusion gon' grow. It's a secret with with no secret. Welcome to the joke. 6, 7? Yeah, bro. Wait, what? Exactly! 6, 7 on my lips like it's part of the code. If you know, then you know. If you don't, stay froze. Everybody saying phrases like there's something they own, but we all know it ain't nothing. Still, we act like it's gold. Like, still, we act like it's gold. Like, 6, 7 on my lips like it's part of the code. If you know, then you know. If you don't, stay froze. Everybody saying phrases like it's something they own, but we all know it ain't nothing. Still, we act like it's gold. 6, 7. Need 7. Means nothing. Need 7. If you know, you actually don't. It's our cap. Keep yelling though. One season in the sun on Santa Cruz voice.